Hi, this is Heather Campbell, Executive Director of the Advocacy Center. I wanted to be able to give you some updates on some of the important work going on in the agency in the last few weeks. As we suspected, when restrictions started to ease in our community, we saw an increase in need from survivors. And so our hotline answered 26% more calls this past May than we did in May of 2019. And all of this increase came from calls about domestic violence and sexual assault and rape. So we know that these issues are really present and real, and survivors are reaching out for support in our community. In order to help us meet that increased need, we had some planned updates to our hotlines, some structural updates to the technology that we had planned to do later this year that we've now moved up the timeline. Our hotline had already been stretched based on the increase of calls we've gotten in the last couple of years, and now is stretched further. So we are moving forward, and we'll make those changes hopefully in the next month so we can better handle the influx of calls that we're getting. We've also been taking slow and careful steps towards restaffing our office. We were able to take possession of the second floor of our administration building. This had been part of our long-term plan when we purchased our building a couple of years ago. Eventually, this extra space will be used for expanded Child Advocacy Center services, but right now we're really happy to have that space so we can make some physical changes to the building in the short term that will allow us to bring staff back in and be more socially distanced. So we're looking to make, as we slowly move towards hopefully more in-person services, we want to make that as safe and healthy for both our staff and our clients. So we've been doing a lot of work around that the last few weeks. We've also been having challenging and meaningful conversations in our leadership team, education team, and client services team about racism, law enforcement, and alternative justice models. This work is going to be ongoing and is very much a part of our mission, the mission of social justice, the mission of access and safety and justice for survivors and for our community. So I will hope to be talking to you more soon about the concrete action steps that we'll be working on in our community in our agency to continue this really important work. Thank you so much for the support of our community. Thank you so much for the people who have reached out, offered support, donated. We're going to continue to need your help in these coming months, and I hope you're staying safe.